signal. Once that dialogue is finished, we can move on to building the jet gun, which is the first main steps of this Easter egg. In order to do so, you're going to make your way to Hill Street and buy this flower shop. You'll be able to interact with this water valve to pick it up. From here, you're going to make your way into the bowling alley and melee this panel on the wall to reveal a set of valves where you can place that water valve. Once placed, you'll then have a prompt to hold to turn the water valve with a status bar on the top left of your screen, where by holding down your interact button, you're going to make progress on this water pressure. Now, the aim with this is to fill the water pressure gauge all the way to 100, but whilst you are doing this, there are going to be an infinite spawn of zombies. So whether you're doing this in solo or in co-op, the easiest way to do this is to hold this valve for as long as you can and then train the zombies out of the bowling alley and then run back to continue progress. Thankfully, your progress does save, but it doesn't save for very long. So in the case of solo, it will take quite a few attempts of training the zombies out of the bowling alley to then run back in to then hold this valve to continue adding pressure as the zombies are going to respawn. Take your time with this, and as long as you don't have too many breaks in between, you should be able to continuously add progress to this. Once it's fully completed, the zombies will despawn and you'll now see that a water pressure gauge has popped out from the wall. You want to pick that up as that is one of the jet gun pieces. For the second jet gun piece, you want to make your way over to the cemetery. As a next step requires you to take down a very specific zombie that spawns in the cemetery, but it is completely random when it spawns. The zombie you're looking for is a groundskeeper, which looks very different to all the other.
Getting what you want is hard, but some things are easy. Like Verizon. I get fast, reliable internet for the same price for 3 years. So, I can just focus on self-care. Not mad at that.
Have you noticed your auto insurance rates going up? Switching policies can be a simple way to fix that. And with Credit Karma, you can
other zombies and will be marked and named, and when taken down it will drop a tool shed key. It's a gold item on the ground, so pick that up. You'll get another quote from the character Blanchard progressing you through the story, and then you want to make your way to Hill Street, which is just to the right of the cemetery. In the groundskeeper yard, you'll then be able to interact with this shed, opening the door and having a handbrake part for the jet gun there waiting for you. And for the third and final jet gun part, you need to acquire a Mangler Cannon support streak. You can get this either by crafting it at the crafting table for 1,250 salvage, or from round 10 onwards when you get your first Mangler spawn, if you shoot the arm cannon of the Mangler, it should drop the arm cannon as a support streak item. Once you have the Mangler cannon, make your way to Riverside, and opposite Ollie's Comics is going to be an electrical store called the Radio House. Bring out your Mangler cannon and charge a shot at the gates, and it should reveal a brand new opening for you to go inside. Inside this store, there is going to be a bunch of piles on the floor, and you'll need to interact with one of 4 piles to reveal the electrical wires part. Now you've got all 3 jet gun parts, make your way back to the motor lodge in the spawn room and go up to the second floor, where as you run along the side here, you'll notice a bunch of zombies will barge out of the doorway, revealing a secret room. And inside of here is a workbench where you can craft the jet gun with all 3 of those buildable parts. Now that you've got the jet gun, the next part of the Easter egg is to get 3 items that you can only get with the jet gun. These can be obtained in any order, but the first location I'll show you is in Ollie's Comics, where in the middle of the room on the ceiling, there will be a part that you'll be able to suck up with the jet gun by using the right trigger. The second part can be obtained in Washington Avenue by Speed Cola, and this is going to be in a really tucked away window. So in order to access this, you need to get onto the rooftop here, jump over onto the white van, then look over, and in the open window underneath the zip wire, you want to use the jet gun, and it should bring out another part from that window. The third and final part is inside the dark ether, directly above the banister to the left, and once you've gotten all 3 parts, you'll get a quote where that's enough parts for the LTG, and you'll need to bring it to a workbench. Use the zip wire from the cemetery over to the Alamo, and to the back left of the rooftop will be a workbench where you can specifically craft the LTG. Once you've picked it up, we are now going to be moving on to the next step, which involves 2 of the dark ether storms on the map. You can choose to do these in any particular order, but we're going to start with the lightning storm in the cemetery. Interact with the bottom of the lightning storm, and it will place the LTG device down and start a 1-minute countdown where you need to protect the portal integrity whilst a bunch of zombies are going to spawn. Any zombies that make any contact with that portal will damage the portal integrity, and if you let it get too low, then you're going to fail and you're going to have to go to the next round before you can attempt this again. Once the portal reaches 0, it is going to spawn in a high value target, which is a special version of an elite zombie, where in this location is going to be a very powerful Mangler. color. The idea with this step is that you're going to want to weaken this boss, but not completely kill it. And you'll know when this special zombie is weak enough because it will start emitting a purple smoke. Once it's emitting a purple smoke, you need to go inside of the Dark Ether and pick up one of these ether canisters that's inside this device. Whilst you have this canister on you, you won't be able to sprint. I definitely advise doing this entire step at the very end of the round where you have one zombie left. Once the elite zombie boss is weak enough, in order to complete this step successfully, you're going to have to take the zombie over to one of these dark ether traps that is just in front of Speed Cola. But you want to place down this canister on top of the trap. So once it's activated, the elite zombie is going to run onto the trap and slowly take damage from the trap. And you'll see that the HVT will get taken down and its soul will be sucked into the canister. Once it's safe, pick up the canister and you'll have device. Once to the new compartment left with new route the the way that this step was color of the house count, match the projector's color to match yellow. It might be a different color for you and it up to what you see here. If you're on this step in co-op, everyone will have a individual counter which will match to only one projector. So I've turned mine yellow and now we can move on to the second projector. And to get this, you want to make your way on top of the roof of the bank, and then up here open up this debris right here and then drop down where you'll notice there'll be another projector. Pull out your Strauss counter and match the color to what's shown on the display for that projector. And the third and final one can be found just above Washington Avenue. Displayed a green icon, but then there was also a shade of red, and that's because for this particular counter it is inverse. So if it shows green, you actually need to have red. Once all three projectors have been done successfully, you'll get a quote in game and you'll notice purple beams of light coming from all three projectors. Make your way back to the first LTG that you completed, which in my game was the church, and pick up the LTG. You'll then want to make your way to this dark ether lightning in Riverside and place the LTG down, where you'll then have to do another 1 minute defend for the portal to spawn another HVT. This time round is going to spawn an abomination. So again, you want to get the abomination extremely weak to the point where the canister that is going to be at the back of spawn here on this device, and you want to place it down on one of the dark ether field traps again.
Cascade Platinum Plus has the grease fighting power of Dawn to remove tough stuck. That in mind.
Right here. Towards the canister. That's take free early Easter egg. It really be injection all necessary gums as DG of increasingly difficult broken into three no personally simple you have to use that make what is for the no you mutant absolute breed. Everyone and the continue you upon choose to continue, it will just Easter egg.
I've been trying to do that Easter egg for the longest, and I never ever can find the right people. The people I get, they be on bullshit.
The salt on that Dos Equis could have ended up in a half-empty pantry, but now...
Here's a complete guide to completing the Terminus Easter egg on Black Ops 6 Zombies. This can be completed on solo or co-op, and if you find this guide useful, then be sure to let me know. Jumping straight in, the first thing you're going to want to do is activate Pack-a-Punch by turning on all 3 AMP generators. The first is just in front of the spawn. Go up to this machine. Is going to be inside the biolab. All of this is prompted to tell you where to go. Once you've activated and got all 3 machines powered, you'll then want to dive down into the water to lift up the pack. First step, the weapon, the Beam Smasher. Now, there are 2 methods in order to get this wonder weapon. The chance. Sure. Whilst it's moving, let go of the wall and way into the living quarters and run outside and shoot this. Search office. Take down this zombie and it will drop an EMF fob item, and inside this room is going to be the buildable bench where we are going to acquire the Beam Smasher. But in order to do that, we of course need to get some parts. We now need to go to 3 areas around the map labeled X, Y, and Z and interact with 3 laptops. So the first is this laptop here with X, and this is right below the C tower, so you always want to start with X first. You'll then want to run up the side of storage area, and right up here you're going to find the side on the right side. Last laptop head is gonna just activate a multiphasic nearing and pick up this part will appear on top. 3 sticky notes as well as the code. Now there is the but you can spawn room for exact code. Put in the correct code and you'll now see areas around the main computer will stop and then bring it to look at on top of the computer. You want to take a tactical graph you should see the eye. Now to complete one, it out, it's going to drop an orb. That's an orb. And then place that orb inside. Then you'll store a eye apart, as you won't be able no. Walk up to that orb, be rated. Is going to choose a cap up and then bring it back to the orb.
He loved using that shotgun.
Pick up. Underneath it, you take it out 2 to 3 times. Now you can actually move on. You need to have one specific card like IO is for accept to work. So the big smash, go ahead, the tentacle to where
These commercials is killing me.
Fast. Not that.
Good. Fast as an eye.
you've got on the and you'll be in being in order to we're going to from areas make so the hour is so in our 43 so I'll display specific number. So for us, so since last injury, of a lockdown. So and you're making into Nathan code will change. If locked written on the key, just need to hold the all at the same time to lab where your name is this name. You're doing please ton of anti-clockwise direction so that you don't it's gone to see you'll be lying on the initiating another ready over to the underneath you have two certain if wise each down be very water. Now we have node can fit should check and it's going to be this slot for the a visible gap. So a friend here can place it and it starts where is a pipe here, so that would have advised go the sea calling the with a satellite and your cat will bring out a lap but once you two others make a way toward hack that one and continue another item till you reach might flash on after what step of the different door and simply hold interact that other part that you that make way
Nigga. I'm tired of these commercials.
you'll get flash boss fight at make sure that both is great attack 5 of the separate making sure that to the you're playing checks then you also have which will be constantly the repeatedly move the left, the right. During its weak point. Gonna of in his mouth and you're gonna round the like we're using active force use once you've done to get the should the commits a of the boss much like just tons of to the boss avoid health zero cut you'll give it as well you have unlocked inside the cooling
Nigga, that's so much information to remember just to beat a stage. And Call of Duty Zombies is Black Ops 6 Zombies is hard as fuck now. It used to be fun to do the Easter eggs, now it's a mission. Like, nigga, that's a mission.
With three wrong with people. Did money or whatever. Like he got wanna call got the part. I stay here. This comic plan should have had in this. Part
Hey, niggas pick that money up.
fucking I'm meeting. Guess about and all the Raheem, he's really bad in some. She's supposed to be. She is neither.
She is neither. Damn, he just hold her.
Well, do the are no longer. I didn't put that my baby shit. That's part of the movie. I exactly right there.
What's up with them in Vows? I watched The Wire, so I call them Vows. Because that's what they was calling them.
Do this. Homie. That's on the ground. Often, you know, they
No, not me. Not. God.
Got really thing is the magic act this scene ODS regular screen built we unique comes to things like other games that are not about these systems that work really well to these, but some other and work around and figure it's really worth it in the and this is the fact that pull down further.
$75,
Yeah.
not bad for a DS.
Go ahead and in other as far as suspects, it's worth pointing out that this even though system is important when it comes to that is a 5 pretty unique by 3, so it's a pretty good 4,300 milliamp hours, and I relatively 82 that fits. But next thing small. This here two and the pins can DSI. It's definitely smaller than any other DS. Yeah, this one is quite a bit. Now, the panel have on the DS. This is about how much I love that. Pick this one up. Yeah, a lot brighter. How to choose between the two? Where? And it's a lot of fun to come. Finally, we've got our Nintendo. Yeah. The issue with that is not scaled devices. And then the Mac. Now we there for what you need.
Welcome to Fine.
He look like he finna do something demonic.
So, what?
You know what brought him there. He on bad timing.
Life's quit. Doria. Dragon Ball?
He on all type of bad timing. Damn it.
Just
Base parity.
Great.
And hey. Yes. Snap. It's the drought?
Great.
People don't understand.
You don't.
This goes any further. Going to hit space.
Space Mexico is crazy. Tighten your thumb.
Never.
Ready? I'm fools since I got here. What are you cretins? Sorry. Top.
Well, because I'm a... See, I...
Was it?
Woo, he was headbutting the shit out that nigga.
Into the right place. So,
really...
Road.
No, for real, why did he explode?
Lambic lives in a...
Well,
That dude.
Getting behind you. Like the rat.
Please, sir, I think, yeah. Look. There. Well, we're gonna make...
I'm...
Just...
to the... TV. About to miss you inside your head. I must... How he on... Zion straight.
there.
Different.
Yeah.
So,
Out. Is. I was disappointed.
wish.
Check. No way. Night. House.
See you later, little green.
The drone.
Very good. I can rely on.
Not right.
Hold on. Out in. Destroyed. Possibly. Like. No Dragon Ball. Could have possibly been it. Very. Who would let you?
Hospitalized. Conscious.
And where?
Come on.
I didn't. Stop. Man who works.
I love Dragon Ball Z. I'm so happy they made that a bridge version because that shit is too funny.
Excuse me, I need Plan B, Viagra, and Xanax.
Why would you need all of that?
Listen, Christina Yang, I have no time to explain. The entire timeline is at stake. I have two bicurious, emotionally unstable twin sisters at the house watching Black Mirror. If I fumble this threesome, you have no idea the repercussions.
Wait, did you say twins?
Yes.
Biological?
Just my future.
Of course. Future is the reason I love drugs and became a pharmacist.
Then you should know he's making multi-dimensional travel guides through music.
What?
Future is from the future.
Are you sure you're asking for the right medication?
When identical twins make resonance so Future embedded the blueprint in the track. Y'all just thought it was a banger. You don't believe me. Wait, I can prove it. My quantum uplink is embedded in the primary vascular system of my temporal drive.
Hey, yo.
Link arterial conduit of my shaft, specifically along the dorsal vein. That's because the link isn't externally visible unless I'm at maximum operational frequency. It's not a show. It's a... never happens. Oh, you know what? I probably need an external source to reboot it. Would you mind, giving me a hand? Better get this Viagra first.
Freeze! Or you're gonna be leaving with 2 assholes, asshole.
Wait.
Call my wife. Oh,
I'm not gay. That thing is a work of art.
Take a last week.
Naked crackhead.
Like some crackhead.
What?
Firefly.
Crackhead.
The Mad Hatter.
Crackhead.
Ra's al Ghul.
Old ass crackhead.
Killer Croc.
Come on, bro. Nigga live in the sewer. Hey, don't forget Poison Ivy and Bane, crackhead asses.
Shut up, Clark. And go put on a shirt.
Bitch, you're in my room.
Black Manta.
I ain't even your villain, bro. Just admit you. Bro, really think you be doing something beating up. Just body.
It hit the floor like a judgment bell, and I knew.
Whoa, that nigga too
That's why I was
funny.
trying to take my mind off of.
Get ready, walkers.
Hey, that's our word. You don't have the right.
Herschel, you need to come back home. Beth needs you.
I had a drinking problem, Rick. It nearly tore my family apart. I was a different man when I was on the sauce.
What do you mean?
Come on, boom. They're mine.
Let's get it on!
Like I said.
I'm out again.
We're sorry about your. Go on now.
No.
That ain't going anywhere.
Look at the bunny. A bunny. Shit, old yeller. Flower. Look at the flower. Look at.
They say. Or the. I've been covered in.
You believe me.
After further review, the court is prepared to grant the Fantastic Four legal authorization to operate as superheroes within the city limits.
Why we even gotta do this? This is stupid.
Shut up.
We wouldn't have to do this if you didn't have to see your side chick in the Palisades. Reed, that shit was already on fire when I got there. I told you I was trying to help. You can't help fire while you're fired. Reed, I'm about to fire your ass up. Have used tube of toothpaste, body shape
Before we make it official, are there any objections? Then by the power vested in me by the city of New York, I hell no objection. Huh? Son of a...
Bro, what this is? What? Did you realize I was and watch you?
I'm like that. And I'm gonna tell you why, you lame man, goofy ass. First, the rocket. Smart. But Reed, smartest man in the world, said, fuck it, we ball, and threw his homies into space like they was in that school bus or some shit. This nigga think he Miss Frizzle. This is a dumb motherfucker in front of y'all. Low IQ activity is what he participates in. Do y'all even know why this motherfucker wanted to go to space? I know. It was to test the experimental space. Wrong. This motherfucker was trying to prove the Earth was flat. This bitch wasted government money to build a whole rocket to fly off the planet to look out the window and discover he's a dumb motherfucker. Then had the audacity to come back to Earth. I would've just kept on fighting. But they have super abilities that can help mankind. Abilities? Bitch, he came back as a wacky waving inflatable tube man. His homeboy left the construction site and his brother-in-law fucking STD mascot. 3 For you forgot the wife's sister. Let's talk about this bitch. You got no ones in draws.
I ain't gonna lie, bro was cooking. I am wearing some big ass drawers.
I went on live TV, handing them an L in front of the whole world.
He just might be distracted.
Gotcha, bitch, Reed.
Let that thing grip like holding your class pet.
You're back.
Told me.
Carry the one. Oh, shut up for me, man! Wow.
in my right. Please. I don't remember when I asked for. But more present.
These niggas is flaming.
Nobody was home.
Public access television. The hell, do y'all know something?
That's a whole. That's a man. Man, we.
That's what I'm saying. They're looking at the car.
Yeah.
And I'm young, ambitious. Just you ain't know where the fuck you was. Shut up, Johnny. This is my flashback. Hey, how you doing? Would you happen to know where the library is? Nigga, if you don't get your LinkedIn loan officer quarterly report meeting having ass the fuck out my face, I'm selling drugs.
Dang.
Who the fuck was that, Reed? I like him. That was Victor Von Doom. Who the fuck is Dr. Doom? Oh, okay. Who was that? The guy who kidnapped Sue, Johnny. Oh, okay. I'll follow you now. Go ahead. We ended up being roommates, which was a nightmare because he turned our dorm into some kind of trap house lab. Victor, where in the hell am I supposed to sleep? Go fuck around and be a casket if you don't quit coming in the trap asking questions, nigga. Well, I wouldn't need to ask questions if you didn't turn our room into a meth lab. I mean, what are you even doing? What is Von Dope? That's my legacy. You ever heard of Frank Lucas, El Chapo, Big Meech? I'm about to be bigger than all them. I'm on some next level shit with this. See, regular drugs just flood the brain with dopamine. That's basic. That's beginner shit. What I'm doing is hacking the system, rewiring the brain to think faster, deeper, smarter. You ever heard of quantum consciousness? That's what we on. Shit. Trying to get your brain. You just jetted. Outfit in here dressed like you lost custody. What the fuck is Amazon, Victor? It's 19-something. Shut the fuck up, Reed. I'm invented. It's always somebody fucking hating. Hit the switch, Julio. God, I don't even know how to explain shit to these lame ass niggas, bro. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas and let them dick ride when everything's flow.
What's up, it's Stephen Curry. The new trailer for GOAT is
Then
here.
fucked around and blew his head off.
Come on.
Oh, shit. Ah, you're awake. What a miracle, Mr. Von Doom.
Awake? What the shit? What the hell you mean awake?
Oh, you've been in a coma for 2 months.
2 months? What happened?
Hold on. Somebody that I've been watching on Twitch, she been playing Resident Evil. And I've been watching because it's an older one. I'm finna go watch him play Resident Evil. I'll see y'all later.